Hailey Bieber clapped back at Justin Bieber's Mother's Day messages this year, but has since deleted it.
Happy Father's Day, Justin.
Don't say Happy Father's Day to me because I don't know you.
Hailey Bieber takes off her wedding ring.
It is end of an era for Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber with following each other on Instagram because the two have officially unfollowed each other.
Hailey Bieber is done with her husband Justin Bieber, Selena Gomez, and everything she's devoted her life to. At this point, she regrets manifesting this marriage to Justin because he treats her terribly. Recently, they had an explosive fight that Hailey was able to finally say everything she's been holding inside. This nasty argument has resulted in these two trying to take a break to see if there's any way to save whatever relationship they have left. So let's get into it. There's been a lot of drama in the Bieber family. Recently, Hailey was spotted without her wedding ring on. If you were to ask me a couple months ago if Hailey would be seen without her ring, I would have said, hell no, you'd probably have to cut off her finger to get to it. But things have clearly changed. I mean, she worked really hard to become his wife, but now I think there's a sense of regret, especially with how tensions have boiled over. As we know, these two have a brand new son, a newborn, that they both would have respectively celebrated Mother's Day and Father's Day with, but it turns out that this year's a little bit different. Instead of Justin spending quality time with his son, it looks like him and Hailey got into it, and they had a bitter explosion of words and emotions. I feel like these two probably hold in a lot of their emotions, and they want to say things to each other that they just don't. Like, I am sure Hailey has some words for Justin, and she let them out on Father's Day. What should have been a very special time ended with a beyond furious Hailey pleading with her husband to get help, and she was left feeling like she's banging her head against the wall. Well, finally, someone close to his inner circle is acknowledging that he does need help. On Father's Day, there was no tribute to his baby boy Jack or no mention of Hailey. He posted this feud that he had gotten into. We covered it recently on the channel, but it looks like on Father's Day, he decided to show off some new 2 Prada backpacks, a new MacBook, and a watch. So yeah, no mention of the child or the little son that he's supposedly fathering. We will talk about some of Hailey's recent outings, but these two are always doing something besides parenting their kid. I one day would love to be a father, and I can't imagine having this much free time. But the insider claims that Justin posting these text messages on Father's Day really set her off. She told him it was one of the dumbest things he's ever done, like feeding raw meat to a pack of lions who want to eat you alive. She's frustrated. She's trying to help him, but he keeps shutting her out. Now, in all due respect, I feel like Hailey is a manipulator master. Like, chef's kiss. She should teach a master's class on manipulating because she's good at it. And I don't even mean that in a shady way. Sometimes it's for the better. And I feel like even she cannot manipulate Justin into going and seeking help. And she's like, shoot, I can't win this battle. I'm going to throw in the towel. She's really angry that Justin's airing his issues on social media, his bad moments, his struggles, his weaknesses for the whole world to see. She didn't agree with it at all. She thinks it's a stupid move. And I don't know why, but I feel like that's a direct quote. Like, I could see Hailey telling him, like, stupid move, Justin. She feels like he's digging himself a hole. Posting about his life, this only makes things worse. She's begging him to stay off social media for a while, to lay low and regroup. Focus on getting to a better place mentally. But he keeps doing things his way, and she feels pushed aside. Like she's no longer part of his decision making. It's heartbreaking for her to watch. Now, sources did say that she sold her brand Rode in part to help Justin's debt, but also to help him launch this Skylark brand that he's coming out with. And I don't know about you guys, but like, I mean, the pieces look okay, the shoes look interesting, but I don't know if I'm not really charmed by Justin to go and purchase his things. Like, he seems mentally unwell. Everyone's paying attention to him because they want him to get help, not because they want to see his fluffy sweatshirts and his fluffy sneakies. But you know, if you want to send a little PR, can you imagine? No, let's not even go there. Have you ever been in a serious accident that changed everything? It's like a nightmare. One moment you're minding your own business, and the next you're in pain, you're confused, and trying to figure out how you're going to deal with the amount of medical bills and insurance. I mean, that could be a nightmare on its own. That is when I found out about Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. And trust me, they don't play around with lowball offers. They recently won $12 million in Florida and another $26 million in Philadelphia for crash victims. That is 34 to 40 times higher than what insurance companies originally tried to pay. And here's the best part, you don't pay a dime unless they win your case. So it is literally risk-free to go and file a claim. So whether you've been hurt in an accident or or at work, or just simply walking down the street. Your case could be worth millions and you might not even know it yet. You could start your claim right now at forthepeople.com/Sloan, or you could just scan the QR code on the screen with your phone's camera. Thank you to Morgan & Morgan for sponsoring this video, and enjoy.
Hailey Bieber clapped back at Justin Bieber's Mother's Day messages this year, but has since deleted it. This past Mother's Day, Justin had posted this: "Love you moms, but Mother Day sucks ass." And this: "Good luck today for anyone navigating Mother's Day." But it does seem like these messages did upset Hailey, because Justin posted this a day ago, and Hailey had commented on the photo saying Father's Day sucks ass. She definitely remembered his Mother Day messages. But now in the comment section, all you see are comments saying what happened to Hailey's comment. Not only has she since deleted it, Hailey did not make a Father's Day post, which fans definitely noticed. Under Hailey's most recent post, it seems like fans are conflicted. Someone commented, "Can you check on your husband? We're all worried." And this all comes after the post where Hailey Bieber had originally mentioned going to therapy, but then she deleted it when fans started commenting about it. This is the original post caption where it said, "Lemon drop martinis and therapy all summer long." Some people thought this was damage control, like her saying like she's in therapy, maybe because of Justin Bieber, or like basically saying like, "I'm in therapy, I'm doing okay," but he's not. But she did edit the caption, and all it says now is "lemon drop martinis all summer long."
This article reports that Hailey's no stranger to Justin's antics and wants him to bounce back, but insiders say that she knows that he's broken. She's been telling him that for a while, but it's like talking to a wall and he refuses to change. She's been telling him for a while to get help, see a therapist, talk to someone who could help manage his anger and mood swings, which I told you guys recently. Angry people scare me because I don't get angry easily. Hailey did not want him to post that message. She tried to explain that staying low-key, avoiding the attention, it's healthier, but he seems to thrive in this mania, this chaos. They argue about his public behavior, how he reacts to the paparazzi, how he posts about smoking weed, being at strip clubs, or partying with other women, which, you know, really, that is so... facts, like, right? Like, facts no printer. Because if I was Hailey, I would feel so insecure just naturally because of how he acts, reacts, and how you really don't know what's going to happen next. I mean, when he's not yelling at paparazzi, he's slamming the door in her face. Justin's on edge, but he's still living like everything's fine. She keeps telling him to take a break from the spotlight and to work on himself, but nothing changes. Now she's starting to believe that he doesn't have the maturity to face his issues head on, which I think that's probably the most valid thing that Hailey could ever think here. Yeah, I don't think he has that maturity. I don't think that he actually wants to live in this chaotic world, but he truly doesn't know any other. And if he's not going to go see a therapist, like, you clearly can't teach him. She's fed up with his childish behavior and constant negativity that he brings onto himself. She told him to stop being an effing child and to finally start listening to people who care about him, which maybe, you know, in Justin's world, there's a lot of yes men and a yes woman. And that's Hailey. And I think that he needs someone to say no. And Hailey might be this like angel coming out to tell him no and tell him to stop acting like an effing child. And maybe he'll listen to her because it's the first time someone in his inner circle didn't tell him yes.
Happy Father's Day, Justin.
Hey.
Don't say Happy Father's Day to me.
Why,
because I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't know you. You don't go to people you don't know and say out of nowhere with a camera in their face. You don't. You don't. No, you don't. You don't go to someone you don't know and you stick a camera in their face. You don't do that. You don't do that.
But you're a celebrity.
Yeah. It doesn't matter if I'm a celebrity or not. It doesn't matter if I'm a public figure. You think this is a game? No, we're working.
Now, there is another report suggesting that Hailey is actually wanting this distance from Justin that we were talking about in the beginning. I don't think she wants to be seen with him. And she was certain that the break wouldn't be a step towards a divorce. She doesn't want to divorce him. She just feels like they need time away from each other to regroup somewhere privately. But the thing is, I don't think isolation is going to help Justin's case. Like, sure, Hailey, I'm sure the isolation sounds great to you because you don't have to babysit him anymore. But at this rate, it seems like you two just aren't meant for each other. Or maybe Justin just needs to go and focus on himself. Again, he's always been in relationships, whether it's Selena or Hailey or whoever. So Hailey's not even wearing her wedding ring anymore, and Justin is kind of reacting on social media. Surprise, surprise. Here is a video he decided to post on his social media, and tell me what you guys think.
How about you take your manipulation tactics and your bitch-ass flirting and all your fake-ass time wasting and shove it right up your mama's throat. Now what?
I mean, Justin, those are some choice words, especially for the mother of your son. I almost don't even know what kind of relationship he has with his son, because the way that he posts on social media and takes pictures with his baby, it almost seems like he treats Jack like an accessory. Sorry, but I know there's a hard take, but that's just, sorry, that's what I would say. This person, but we all don't know. But really, he does act like it's the baby's an accessory. He's got like the baby in one hand and then a bong in another. And I'm like, I hope he's exhaling that way. For someone who claims they hate attention, he sure is spending way too much time on social media. There was a time where we rarely heard from Justin. I'm trying to remember when his crash out started happening. I thought it was promo for his new album, but it's not. What triggered it? Some are saying the baby, some are saying like Selena Gomez getting engaged, some are even saying Diddy. Or maybe that's just me. So now that Hailey's at this point where she's no longer wearing her ring, I wonder if Justin has the motivation to go and try to fix things within their relationship, because now it's beyond personal issues, it's his family life. And Hailey is feeling these rumors that she and Justin are headed towards divorce after she was spotted without her wedding ring. She stepped out on 2 separate occasions, so I guess they've got a good babysitter. The first being for breakfast at the Commerce Inn at the West Village. And she didn't forget her sonnies on this little venture, but she did leave her $500,000 wedding ring or engagement ring at home.
Hailey Bieber takes off her wedding ring. Her wedding ring. She was seen in New York City waving her hand like she just don't care, bitch. She was letting the whole world know, I took this motherfucker off. Here she is again, doing the, what is it, the Nickelodeon? Oh, yeah. Bitch, do you think that she took off her wedding ring on purpose? You know what, girl? She is always doing this best, bitch. She is always, but you know what? After the Vogue thing and the Mother's Day thing, not only would I have taken that freaking ring off, bitch, I would have thrown it in the garbage, bitch.
Shout out to Sebastian Soto. We love him on this channel. Now, these two have had these divorce rumors for quite some time. Hailey even addressed them in her Vogue interview, saying that these B words won't move on. I thought after 7 years in the public eye, it would have died down, but it hasn't. She says, you would think after having a child, people would maybe move on, chill out a bit, but no. So I guess these B words are going to be mad, which honestly, watch your mouth. And two, like, that's so not cute. Like, the B words are gonna be mad? No, the B words are actually concerned about your husband, and like you are too. You guys know I hate being gaslit, and I feel a little bit gaslit here. Now, in recent news, Hailey and Selena Gomez have unfollowed each other on Instagram. I don't know why. Like, do we really need this drama on top? Like, it's really the cherry on top. Like, let's call in Selena. Keep your eye out for Selena. There's speculation that either Hailey or Selena had blocked the other to look like a mutual unfollowing. And when Hailey did that Vogue interview, when she said all the B words are gonna be mad, Selena had posted something in support of Hailey because her husband Justin was dragging her on social media. And at that point, it seemed like Selena was trying to reach out to Hailey in maybe a nice and comforting way, even though I don't think Hailey wanted this. That was really their last kind of interaction, so I don't know what happened since that point to now to where they would both be unfollowing each other, knowing this would be making news.
It is end of an era for Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber with following each other on Instagram because the two have officially unfollowed each other. Pixar, it didn't happen. Here is the proof. I just want to know who unfollowed who. Who did it first? Did Hailey unfollow first, or did Selena unfollow first? Did Hailey block Selena? Vice versa, did Selena block Hailey? Like, I need to get to the bottom of this. The TikTok detectives, I know you guys can figure out who was the one that blocked. You guys are masterminds. You guys are like the FBI. It is so crazy to me that these two unfollowed each other. Like, they reconciled last year. They took a photo together. Then they both followed each other on Instagram afterwards. Now with them unfollowing each other, it's just gonna feed into like the rumors of these two like having a feud. Obviously something happened.
Remember, Selena said, you matter, your voice matters, your heart matters, you are worth so much more than you know. And I kind of have a feeling that it was Hailey that blocked Selena. I think part of Justin's spiral is Benny Blanco, his close friend who married the, previous love of his life. He's been spiraling out over that, and I think Hailey is over Justin at this point. She's had him, she's been with him, she had a baby with him, and it's, not the ride that she thought it was gonna be. And now she's kind of seeing the light, being like, you know what, I don't even care about Selena either. I feel like Hailey's just kind of over both of them, which is probably why I personally would think she would have blocked like Selena to go and remove her as a friend, because she's just tired of everything JB related. I feel like if they were to split, she could never listen to a Justin song again. I do not like breakups. I don't like divorce. I don't like seeing a happy family being pulled apart, but that's not what is happening here, at least right now. And it's really unfortunate to watch because Justin's clearly not well. He's struggling, and Hailey isn't able to get through to him. And in all of this mix, I'm like, where's the baby? Not that I actually, like, the baby deserves a private life. Like, please keep them Little Jack Blue's out of the drama. But like, what is this kind of environment? What is this home environment? And what does this mean? The consequences later on. But I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in a new one very soon. Back in my studio too, because I go home in like 2 days. So see you guys soon. Bye.